Hello, you guys. It's been a minute. It's been maybe a year, literally, but another day, another rebirth. Yeah, you feel me? Um, I really hope you can't hear the planes. So I haven't been making any YouTube videos because I've been getting over my fear of being seen. Yeah, I had to deal with that, really, and I mean deal in the most like upsetting, grieving, and traumatizing way because, you know, you look at people that can do things and not show themselves, their faces, like, her wore the shades. You have some YouTubers who can get on here and not show their face, just their voice. And I was like, yeah, maybe that can be me. I had this whole plan, y'all, that I was going to make music and poetry and do videos, but perform with masks and big shades on. And I'm like, that is not you. Because it is not coming from a healed place. It's coming from a place where you had to constantly shrink yourself and shame yourself to survive. I was recently talking about that is how the abused child survives, by shrinking themselves and not being seen, because you feel like if I'm seen, then like I can be hurt. I'm vulnerable and I make poetry. That's all about being seen in the most intimate ways, making yourself be seen in a way that you're not normally seen in, because when people look at you, they see something else. But when people hear you and see you paint imagery with your words, you're being seen, right? So I'm like, how am I going to create my debut album, this project as intimate, as vulnerable, as deep and ancestral as it is, without being seen? It's impossible. We can look at everybody else and see what they doing, but you got to focus on you, because someone else, their journey in this lifetime might not be being seen. They probably been seen in 9 lives or so, and they come to be relaxed and chill in this lifetime. But some of us, we really have to be seen, not just for ourselves, but for our ancestors. What if your ancestors' wildest dreams was to be on stages, was to perform their art, was to let people know that they were artists? You know, a long time ago, well, not even a long time now, art is not for the poor. You remember back before the French Revolution, art was not for the poor. Only rich people could afford tools to make art. Rich people felt like only they could consume it. So now that you have the resources in this lifetime, why are you so scared of being seen? I see a lot of the Twitter girlies like, I don't want to be perceived. Why are you perceiving me? And I definitely understand that. I definitely understand that, because even like wearing certain outfits that you look good in, that you feel good in, and it feels like you, it feels so at home, it feels comfortable. Now you go out and you mad or you're uncomfortable that you a bad bee. You know what I'm saying? Mosquitoes. But yeah, and it takes a lot of healing. I know that a lot of people that fear being seen have family wounds. Like I said, the abused child survives by not being seen, by hiding, by shape shifting themselves into something they were never supposed to be for validation. Or the queer child shape shifts themselves. They hide themselves because if they're being seen in their rawness, in their true self, in their trueness, someone will literally kill you. But for those of us that are not in survival mode anymore, for those of us that are out of those toxic homes, you have to start moving like that. You have to start moving like so. You're not in the survival mode anymore. No one's gonna beat you. No one's gonna harm you. No one's gonna curse you for being you. And there's no way in HE double hockey sticks that you're going to attract the community that you know that you deserve by being something you're not. And that means stepping up to the plate on the stage, posting videos, telling your truth, telling your side, being heard, motivating others that are currently where you've been. Yes, nature, you feel me? Yes. But it's a scary thing. It's easier said than done because I just hit 26 years around the sun. And I'm like, okay, you've messed up relationships because you were afraid of being seen. Maybe being seen as queer and black. You've turned down opportunities because you were afraid to be on stages. You pretend that you don't know how to do things and let opportunities go to someone else because you don't want to be seen. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I grew up in a household that every time I hummed or I sang anything, they said, girl, you can't sing. Stick to school. Stick to writing. Stick to doing the academic things. So now when I have chances to show up, it literally can be crippling. The anxiety can be crippling because when I was being seen doing that thing, my feelings got hurt. But I'm here to tell you, if you're doing the work, if you're making sure you're not in rooms that make you feel unsafe, you have to be seen. It is your destiny to be seen. It is your ancestors' hopes and wishes and prayers for you to be seen, my love. In your most authentic self, in your truest form. And that ish is scary. I'm not pretending like we can wake up tomorrow and be like, oh yeah, we finna be seen. I'm gonna go put on that outfit. I'm gonna go sign up for that open mic. It takes steps. It takes steps, you know. It takes getting in that groove. And for me, getting in that groove is making this YouTube. Because I know if I can't be on a video and post video on the internet, then how am I possibly going to perform on stages that thousands of people are looking at me? That sentence didn't sound right, but y'all get what I'm saying. Y'all get what I'm saying. But it's the small wins. It's being seen in your relationships. It's doing yoga every day and meditating and doing your mantras in the mirror and making sure you see yourself and you know yourself and you know that you're beautiful and you love the way you show up every day. It's making sure that you show up in the skin that you want to be in. It's doing that glamour magic. It's putting on those things that make you feel alive. It's not letting your old friends or your family project their version of you onto who you really are and then showing up and internalizing that form of you and then faking it until you make it. No, baby, you don't fake it until you make it. You stand in your trueness from the jump off rip. You stand in that. So everything that you do from that point on can be authentic. You don't want to get somewhere and you look around, you're like, who are these people? They don't even know me. Been there, done that, probably there now. I'm shedding so much because your girl ain't been showing up in the world how she's supposed to. She's not been making YouTube videos. She's not been posting poetry. Like, yeah, it takes a lot of work, step by step, day by day. You have to decipher what is being seen to you. Is it just like aesthetic wise? Is it your art? Is it the way you want to be heard in your relationships, your platonic, your romantic relationships? What is being seen to you? What does that feel like? Meditate and think on that. Because it is possible. It is absolutely possible. And me making this video right now, just out of nowhere, I was like, let me go out here and do this. This is the first step, I feel like, in the rest of my life, because I'm gonna be on stages. I'm gonna win Grammys. And if I can't even be seen in the backyard, how's that gonna happen? So let this motivate you. I care for you. I wish you well. And you're gonna do amazing. You're gonna be amazing. And you're going to change the trajectory of your lineage, of your descendants. Because when they see you being seen, they're gonna be like, uh-huh. Yeah. The way my mama, the way my daddy showed up, I'm gonna be that strong. I'm gonna be that brave. I'm gonna be that confident. You can do it. Because you're not the only one that's doing the things you're doing. Like, there's someone in the past, one of your ancestors, they were right here, afraid to be seen with those same gifts, those same talents. And now it's in your hands. And you got to do what you got to do. And I know you will do what you want to do, what you got to do. So, until next time, my loves. If you're listening and watching right now, could you do me a favor and like and subscribe? Or maybe comment, I'm worthy of being seen. Yeah.